Good evening and welcome to the UKSR GT3 League with the Pro and Ams going full bore at it at Phillip Island tonight. Australia's premier permanent road course. Phillip Island is 2.7 miles long, 4.4 kilometres, thrill ride of a racetrack situated on an island just off the southern coast of Melbourne. So the format for this evening, guys, as always, we'll give you a quick rundown now with the GT3 League just about to start qualifying. So the guys have had 1 hour of practice this evening, and then they're going into 8 minutes of qualifying, lone qualifying, and then we're going into a 30-minute race, full points. After that, we will do a 12-minute sprint race with reverse grid of the top 12 drivers. So it's 40 points for the win in the feature race, and you get points all the way down to P30, and then it's 12 for the win all the way down to P12. So there's a chance to score points all the way through, guys. Now we are just starting lone qualifying at the moment. We've got on board with Matty Wild. He's on the track at the moment, the first person out on the circuit, so that's absolutely amazing. So if you are here tonight, guys, please hit that follow button. Don't forget, if you do like the stream and the broadcast and the channel and me and the racing, you can hit that subscribe button. You do get a free Twitch Prime sub, so you can use it on us if you think that we are just absolutely gorgeous, which, you know, hey, what more could you ask for, as we are gorgeous anyway. Good evening, Budget Racing, much appreciated for you. Chris Hitchin, welcome into the chat. Are you cold? I am freezing. I am not gonna lie, it is one cold day today and I don't like being cold, hence I've got my hat on. So, you know, we're just gonna have to go with it as it is. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to deal with me being cold, so there you go. But yes, I am cold. Thank you very much for that, honeys. Matty Wild, welcome in. My guy Sai, subscribe with Twitch Prime, much appreciated. Lots of follows over the evening. Bobardson, thank you very much for the follow. Tojar followed earlier on. Isomet followed. Mike Ellis followed as well. So much appreciated to you. So currently we're sitting on 155 viewers. Looking at getting out to 170 by the end of the stream if we can. So please do not forget to hit that follow button. That would be absolutely amazing. So there you go, guys. This is where we are tonight at Phillip Island. Now there's no fancy numbers at Phillip Island. It is literally 1 to 12. As you can see there, we're on board with Matty Wild. He currently is going around to turn 4. We're going to do a little kink. There it is. That's turn 5. Out round 6. Long waiting for it to be able to get the acceleration on. And then we head over to the little left-hander, which is turn 7. And then we go round all the way round turn 8, out into the long sweeping left, which is turn 9. Here it is. You can see Matty Wild now fighting with the car all the way round turn 9, waiting to get the power on, then into the tight right-hander. That is turn 10. Then off we go again for a little kink round 11, long sweeping kink round 11, and then all the way through to 12. And as we come across the finishing line very shortly in the end of 12, you can see we've got Chris Gooch currently on pole on a 1:27.44. But we're going to see what Matty Wild does on track at the moment. He's gone 4th place as Matty Wild on a 1:27.98, so that's good. So well done to you, Matty. So as you can see, guys, we've got Ferraris, Lambos, Porsches, Audis in the field tonight, and we've got the one Mercedes, which is Rob Armstrong. So Rob Armstrong is the lone Mercedes this evening. So there you go for Rob Armstrong. So keep an eye out for him, see how he gets on, and we'll just have to see how it goes. But Bombardson, welcome. Basson, sorry. Welcome into the chat. Thank you so much for coming in. Adam26 BPR, subscriber, Twitch Prime. Rob Sanford, first time viewer, chat viewer. So welcome to you. Guys, much appreciated. Come on, Matty, rooting for your bud, says Leo Murray. Low 127's nice. Yeah, we got 127.21. Currently set by Nathan Foster. He's heading out now. He's heading up to turn 3. He's going to do that kinking left to turn 3. And then we'll see Nathan Foster, see what he can do as we head round 4. Now they have classified this corner as turn 5. It's not really a turn 5, but before we go into 6, what are you in this season, James? Mate, I'm in a hoodie and a hat. That's what I'm in. Unfortunately, my schedule with broadcasting doesn't allow me at this moment in time to unfortunately do much racing. So I'm not in much racing at the moment. I'm not in any leagues at the moment. I am literally commentating on a lot of races. So I'm so busy doing commentating that unfortunately I don't have time to jump in any leagues, unfortunately, this season. So, you know, it sucks to be me, but there you go. But I get to bring you all the best action, and that's all that matters for me, is basically action, action, action. And I, you know, love it. Absolutely love it. So that's what I'm doing. So James Armstrong, evening all. Welcome in. So it's going to be absolutely incredible. Nathan Foster is basically just set a 127.04, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge for them. Now what I want to look at is Alan Mystique, who's currently down in 25th position. Now there's 25 drivers tonight at the moment, so this is going to be absolutely incredible. So we'll keep an eye on Alan Mystique, see what time he sets, going round the tricky turn 10, out round 11. Now this is a long corner. You do have to hold and hold and hold and wait and wait and wait, and now you can get the power on. Down into 12, and we'll see if Alan Mystique sets the time. He's not on an outlap, so it'll be interesting to see what he does as it goes across the line very shortly. Now the line is a long run, about now, there you go. So we'll have to see with Alan moves up to 22nd position. So unfortunately for him, not really putting the laps together. But we'll jump on board Ken Doyle and see how Ken gets on. Ollie Cole, yeah, he gave me an option at first and I said, then he looked at my profile and changed me to pro. Oh, Ollie Cole. Ollie Cole. Sad to be you. But there you go. We've had Matty Wild's gone off track. Ollie Pimley's gone off track now. I watched a little bit of practice, and I'm not going to lie, these guys were being eventful and doing a few slides, especially around this corner as they run wide. There you go. We see Ollie Pimley running wide. Now we have made some changes to the broadcast, guys. As you can hear, there is no pop when we do replays anymore, so there are no pops on the sound. So we've taken the sound off altogether on the replay, so you won't hear anything all of a sudden that's going to deafen your ears. So I'm glad you're all pleased about that, because there was we do like a little bit of feedback on the broadcast, and one of the things that popped up was the sound of the replay. So we have changed the sound. I've disabled the sound, and now the sound is off the replay, so there will be no sound at all, which is good. Okay, so we're just coming to the end of qualifying. We've got Michael Warrington still on track at the moment. We'll have to see what Michael does, see how he gets on. This is Michael Warrington. He's currently sitting in 5th as he heads round turn 3 to 4. I'm not sure if he's going to get a lap in here. We'll have to see if it counts after. But we'll see how he gets on for Michael Warrington and see how he does. So it should be interesting. We are coming to the end. I'm going to wait for qualifying to finish. There you go. Let's see if we can get the grid up. These guys will be starting up on grid shortly. Now this is heat 1, so we'll see if we can get the results up onto the screen. So we have, there you go, we've got Nathan Foster is sitting in pole, Ken Doyle in 2nd, Steve Hobbs 3rd, Samuel Hooper is in 4th, Michael Warrington 5th, Chris Gooch 6th, Matty Wild 7th, Rob Armstrong 8th, Steve Cole 9th, Kevin Burke is in 10th, Rob Windsor 11th, Ali Wright is sitting in 12th place, Ollie Pimley 13th, Ash Jackson 14th, Rehan Atif 15th, he'll be pleased I got his name right, Roger Evans is 16th, Duncan Watts 17th, Pat Seaborn 18th, James Connolly is in 19th, Anthony Villander is in 20th, Steve Hughes 21st, Bob Reapond is in 22nd, Alan Mystique 23rd, Steve Mann 24th, and at the back of the field we've got Anthony Franklin. So unfortunately for Anthony there, he's at the back of the field at the moment. So we'll have to see how he gets on, but we're going to be on board with Nathan Foster. It looks like we are going to have a full pace lap. Norbulus pole position. Oi, behave yourself. None of that language here. We won't go for, I won't repeat what that says, but there you go. So behave, young sir. Language is clean. Come on. There's 18, is a and it's a nice, gentlemanly stream, and you type that. Full pace lap can't be changed here, unfortunately, so we've got a full pace lap, but that does allow us now to have some absolutely epic action down into the long sweeping right-hander of turn 1. CP85, much appreciated for the follow. Total Line, much appreciated for the follow. So we're on 157 followers, guys. 13 away from the goal for this evening, so if you can hit that follow button, that will be absolutely epic. We'll get a poll up in chat shortly, and who we think is going to win the race. We've got, as I say, Heat 1 is a 30-minute race. 4 points on offer. So this should be absolutely epic. So we'll see what we can get going now. If we have got Hooper for the win. Let's see, Skunkston. Let's see. See if we can get, I'll tell you what, let's see if I can set up a poll while I'm sat here. We will be... Let's see if we can get an admin. Is there a Twitch admin in chat that can set a poll up for us? See if he's going to win. Ken Doyle, Nathan Foster, Samuel Hooper, Steve Hobbs or Michael Warrington, top 5. So that would be absolutely amazing if we can get a poll in chat. But here we go. We do have a full pace lap. A full pace lap of Phillip Island. Round turn 1. As I say, this is only a 12-turn racetrack. Okay, so we've only a 12-turn racetrack. As I see Nathan Foster, we'll follow him around the pace lap, so it isn't going to be too long. You know what I mean? It's not going to be a massive long pace lap, so we'll see what we can do. But there you go. Nathan Foster leading us off behind the pace car, which does feel like an absolute age. I'll tell you that much. Absolute age. Following this pace car. But then again, I think if you're finding any cars that you follow the pace car, you are going to have an absolute age of a drive. You know, it's one of them things. The pace car must be set at like 60k per, 60k, because it's a very slow one. You know what I mean? Very slow one. But we'll see what we can do and see how we get on. But it is to say, just a trundle round, a gentle trundle round Phillip Island, and go from there. But let's see what happens. Hope you're all well. Hope everybody's had a fabulous Sunday this evening. I've had a very great Sunday. Tucked down in with me Sunday chicken roasts. So what more can you ask for? Sunday chicken roast. Hi Ganikas, much appreciated for the follow. 1 minute ago, we're on 158 now. Let's see if we can get to the 170 goal by the end of the race. Don't forget, guys, you have got 2 heats. You've got a 30-minute heat 1, and then we're into a 12-minute heat reverse grid of the top 12 for race 2. So, and that should be, should be an absolutely epic. Anything on a sprint race is absolutely incredible. And with a 12-minute race, it's going to be a full battle. And I love a full battle. So here we go. So we're going round turn 11. The pace car is going to be going in very shortly. The pit lane is on the left-hand side just before the entry to 12. So we're going to be seeing what happens. Rob Armstrong is in the pits. We've had Steve Mann's had a crash. But at the moment, there you go, Nathan Foster is off. He's jumped and he is gone. He's opened up 1.24 seconds. It's going to be green. We are going to be green for the first 30-minute race to the UKSR GT3. But we got Ken Doyle on our inside going around the right-hander. He's looking at taking the inside for turn 2. And if he can get up that inside of Nathan Foster, oh, there we go. Absolutely massive in the side there. We'll have to keep an eye and see who that was. But as we can see, we've got Samuel Hooper is plummeting down the field. I'm going to be guessing Samuel Hooper has just decided to take a divert off track. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. We'll see if we can keep this clean. But as you see, Chris Gooch has made a move on Michael Warrington going into 4. He's at the inside at the moment. He's got to be looking at taking the left-hand side of the track to stop him coming back through. He's got to be stopping Michael Warrington coming back through. Going in. Now, mind you, this is only lap 1, guys. Don't forget, this is lap 1. Chris Gooch has got past Michael Warrington up into 4th place. We'll see if we can have a look at Samuel Hooper going off track. And I'm not going to lie, it did look rather spectacular. So we're going to go and have a look and see if we can see it from the chopper. Now, here we go. We're on board with Samuel Hooper, the blue and white car. Did he get a tag? He did. He got a tag, I believe, from Chris Gooch. And unfortunately, Chris Gooch sent him off into the barrier, and there was just no return for for Samuel Hooper. So he's going to be a little bit off at the beginning. We've got Rob Armstrong has jumped to the pit straight away. But we'll have another look at the replay in a minute of the start, guys. So much love if you are here. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll guide you through as you head down. We've got Nathan Foster. Well, he's opened up a 0.54 second gap over Ken Doyle. Ken Doyle is there in his BMW. We've got the Ferrari of Steve Hobbs. Chris Gooch, who's involved in the incident with Samuel Hooper. Michael Warrington down in 5th. Matty Wild is there in 6th place, showing off his livery. He was dead happy with his livery. He's been posting it all through chat. Absolutely loving what he's done. Then we've got Kevin Wesley Burke in the Audi. One of 2 Audis in the field. And then we got Rob Armstrong in his Ferrari in 8th. Ollie Pimley's in 9th. And Steve Cole rounds out our top 10. We'll see if we can have a look what happened to Rob Armstrong. I want to see why he jumped to the pits at the beginning. Unfortunately, let's see if we can pick up Rob. We can't pick up Rob. What happened to Rob Armstrong and the reason why he was in the pits? Let's see. There isn't anything there. So Rob Armstrong just must have jumped into the pits, not completely happy. And I guess he's just decided he's going into the pits already. He's now 1 lap down. I don't think he's even still in the race. So there you go. So Rob Armstrong is looking like is he still going? Let's have a look. We've got, Rob Armstrong is still going there. He's just unfortunately 1 lap down and in 25th place. But we have got Nathan Foster going round turn 1, sweeping down, opening up. He's got a 1.2 second gap at the moment. So that's absolutely incredible. Now we've got Samuel Hooper's gone back on track. Now that was obviously his recovery, so we won't worry about that. But we have got Rob Armstrong has had a crash, unfortunately. Let's see if we can pick up what's happened to Rob Armstrong. Obviously he's still at the back of the field. Obviously we knew he was at 1 lap down. So we'll have to see what happened to Rob Armstrong. He goes round the out. Oh, he just runs wide. And Rob Armstrong does a little bit of grass cutting and unfortunately comes back on track. So that's a shame for Rob Armstrong there. Not having a good start. Ash Jackson's been off as well. So we'll have to see. Ash Jackson's currently down in 14th position in his starting position. Biggest risers and fallers. Now we love a good riser and faller, and we love the people who has actually gained position. So I do love a good gain position. So we've got at the moment, we'll see it shortly on screen. We've got Chris Gooch is up 2. Matty Wild's up 1. Kevin Wesley Burke is up 3. Rob Windsor is up 3. One of the biggest gainers is Ollie Pimley. He's up 4. Anthony Franklin is also up 4 as well. So they're doing absolutely incredible in this short race. And I cannot wait to see what happens for the rest of this 30 minutes. We've still got 26 minutes remaining. So James Armstrong, I hope you're well. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, not having a good one is old Rob, unfortunately. He's not having a good one. But Nathan Foster, well, Nathan Foster is having a flying one. He is up into, still in first position. We've had Ben Riopon go off. Let's have a look and see what Ben's been up to. And see if we can catch up and find out what Ben has gone off track for. The replay screen is having a little bit of a moment. Is that the Ferrari just taking the outside? It is. Oh, Ben Riopond is unfortunately visiting the gravels. Got his sandcastle out and away he goes. So that's unfortunately for Ben there. He is currently off track and he's come back on safely. So there you go. But there you go. We're on board and back on with Nathan Foster now. Still, that's put Ben all the way down to the back of the pack. So unfortunately, he's... Ben Riopond is at the back down in 25th position. Now, I'm hoping he's all right. It looks like, did he have another off that we didn't catch? Unfortunately, we didn't. So, there you go. So, we've got Nathan Foster. Ken Doyle's about 1 second now behind him. Unfortunately, Ken has basically lost a little bit of time on Nathan Foster. And unfortunately, that's given him a little bit of a gap. He's got about a second. Unfortunately, we'll see if we can show you the sector times. You can see Foster's done his fastest third sector with a 32.723. Doyle's been up for 2 and then unfortunately lost nearly half a second as well. But we've had James Connolly. Unfortunately for James Connolly, he's had an incident and that's not going to be going well for James Connolly. We'll see if we can see what happened to him. Did that cause a massive pile-up? Because there was quite a few drivers going off after. So James Connolly in the Ferrari. Start-finish straight. There was a crash in front. There was there is absolute chaos up in the front. As you can see, cars going off everywhere. Let's see if we can catch that from earlier on. We'll see if that was involving with Anthony Verlander and see what he did. So he went off first. I'm going to start that again because I want to watch the beginning. What happened to poor Anthony Verlander? He got caught up in all the hassle and unfortunately he went off. Oh, there's an absolute career straight through the middle, and we'll see if we can catch the beginning. Now, who was that? I believe that might have actually been Duncan Watts. Here we go. So this is Duncan Watts. Is this Duncan who starts the train off? And unfortunately, everybody else just gets involved. No, we've got the car in front. Causes the problem. Duncan gets hit. Well, then everybody gets hit. Look at that. Everybody gets hit. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars involved there. And unfortunately, poor Duncan Watts now started that off. I'm going to got this funny feeling that it may have been a Pat Seaborn. Is this Pat Seaborn starting this up? It isn't Pat, but Pat's there as well. So unfortunately for Pat Seaborn, he's started it. There's a lot of chaos. Now we've got Duncan Watts, Anthony Verlander's in the pits as well. And all this while, we've got Nathan Foster has just pulled out in front. And unfortunately, there's a lot of cars in the pits, guys. Duncan Watts, Anthony Verlander, Roger Evans, Steve Hughes is in the pits as well. So he's full throttle into 3 stopped cars on the straight. Yes, unfortunately it was. And that caused the absolute chaos that proceeded afterwards. And trying to see who was really at the beginning of it. Unfortunately, I can't see if we can get back far enough to see who that was who really started off the chaos on that one. But we've also had a Chris Gooch. He's dropped down into 8th. Chris Gooch has had an incident, unfortunately, after being involved with Samuel Hooper at the beginning. Now, is this Chris that started this, or is this not? So we're heading around 12. Oh no, we're going into the right-hander of 4. No, Chris just gone round all on his own. So it wasn't him who kicked off the chaos, but there was a lot of chaos commencing after the incident. So that was, a little bit unfortunate on that one. So we'll see what happens there. But we have all the while got Nathan Foster. Ken Doyle now is 1.62 seconds behind him. And he's got Michael Warrington 1.8 behind. But we've got Kevin Wesley Burke riding all over the back of Matty Wild as they come round into turn 2. Don't forget, guys, we've still got nearly 20 minutes left. So we've still got 20 minutes remaining heading down into turn 3, going round 4 and then down into 5. Poor Matty Wild has got Kevin Wesley Burke closing all over the back of him. And unfortunately, at the moment, it's insanely quick. Let's see if we can jump forward to Matty Wild so we can get the right sector times up. Burke was 2 tenths slower in that last one. Heading off round out into... Now, this is the battle, guys. Don't forget, this is the battle for 4 and 5s. 4th and 5th. So we're heading out 7, 8. Little kink round 8. There you go. And then we've got the long sweeping left-hander of 9. Now, obviously, as we said, basically, we're going to have it there. Steve Cole is not in the pits. He's still on track. And I'll bring you that now from Steve Cole. There you go. He's still out on track. Currently sitting in 19th position though. He's down 10 positions is Steve Cole. Now we've got the leaders. Nathan Foster coming past back markers at the moment. There's car number 12. There's James Connolly he's gone past. And then we've got 22nd, which is Pat Seaborn in front of him. So Nathan Foster already on lap 8 is overtaking people already. So unfortunately, this is it. Lap 8, Nathan Foster, after the chaos that commenced. Now, I've got this funny feeling it may have been Steve Hughes that initially caused the drama that went on with, well, pretty much everybody else. So I'm going to see if I can pick up where Steve Hughes might have caused the chaos. So just bear with me. Is this Steve Hughes' incident? And we'll see if we can catch Steve Hughes there. And see if it was Steve Hughes that started off the chaos behind everybody else. Now, no, that's the Chris Gooch crash. There it is there. That's the beginning of it. Duncan Watts off track. Pat Seaborn went off track. Steve Cole, I wonder if this is where it all kicked off. No, it's a little bit further up. I'm going to have to see if I can go back a little bit further. And we'll see if that's at the beginning of the Connolly crash. It's not. It's a little bit forward. So I think this is going to be one behind. Is this Steve Cole? No, Steve Cole just unfortunately got involved. That's car number 22. So that was Roger Evans who caused the chaos. And unfortunately, he was the one that caused the initial crash that everybody unfortunately hit. So Robert Evans here, this is it. So this is the beginning. Roger Evans went off. Duncan Watts into him. Steve Cole got hit behind and everybody else just kind of followed, and that's what caused the initial crash. So Roger Evans unfortunately was a start of that, but we've got Matty Wild is in the pits now as well. Matty Wild's in the pits, Rob Windsor's in the pits, Alan Mystique's in the pits as well. Don't forget, it is a mandatory pit stop. Start with 35% of fuel. They've got to get in the pits, get fueled up, get changed, get maybe not take tyres, and go out. Off they go. So who is in the black and white car? The black and white car, I believe if you're referring to that one, that is Pat Seaborn. Is in the black and white. Is that the one you are after, my guy, Si? And then that would be Pat Seaborn, unfortunately, put it through the middle of everybody else. But Alan Mystique has passed Matty Wild, obviously in the pits at the moment. Is Matty Wild, he's out. Rob Windsor's still in the pits as well. But we'll run you through your top 10. Nathan Foster, Kevin Doyle is there as well. So he's currently in second place. He's got Michael Warrington right close behind him. Car number 42 is Michael Warrington. He is tucked up currently in third behind Ken Doyle. So I'm expecting this to get spicy, and it might get spicy right about now. The gap is closed down 0.645444342 4-1 and closing. I don't think it's enough in turn one to get this job done, but I believe this is going to be Michael Warrington having a good old go at Ken Doyle very shortly. This is going to be an interesting battle that's going to materialise. We've also got Chris Gooch and Steve Hobbs close together. Chris has obviously had his incident as well. That'll be him. Cheers, James. No worries. Went right up the chuffer of whoever's in front when they seemed to be slow. Yeah, that was Roger Evans. Roger Evans, unfortunately. Samuel Hooper's now in the pits. Anthony Franklin has got past Samuel Hooper. Anthony Franklin, guys, I'm going to show you the gain for Anthony Franklin if I can. And he's currently up 14 positions. Him and Steve Mann sliced through the traffic and is up 14 positions. Absolutely incredible. Well, have a look. There's the top speeds on the left-hand side. Apparently, Riapon's done 447 miles an hour. I think. Oh, there are times when I just laugh to myself when you get the wonderful world of SDK that goes wrong. But there you go. Riapon's fastest man on track doing Ben Riapon's fastest man on track doing 447 miles an hour. Now, let's be honest, guys. We're not going to believe that. He hasn't done it. Everybody else is around the 160 mark. So, oh dear. The wonderful worlds of technology. I love it. At the same time, we've got him doing 447 miles an hour. Now, Michael Warrington has gone into the pits. So, Michael Warrington, there he is, heading into the pits. Nathan Foster has opened up 4 seconds and is coming on to the back of Pat Seaborn. So, this is going to be an interesting one. So, we've got Pat Seaborn involved there as well. Kevin Wesley Berg has lost a bit of time. Did he have an off track? Because that is quite a lot of time he's lost, unfortunately. Did Kevin go off track? Because he's lost. He was right at the back. And unfortunately, it's not showing off that he's gone into the well, he didn't show that he went off at all. So unfortunately, maybe Kevin Wesley Burt might have just had a bit of a slow one, because I think, it's a bit hard on this track. Obviously, we've got back markers in front of him at the moment. Car number 22, Samuel Hooper, who has pitted. Now, everybody's pitted apart from your top 6. So you've got Nathan Foster out in front. Ken Doyle's not pitted. Kevin Wesley Burke in the Audi hasn't pitted. Chris Gooch hasn't pitted. Ali Wright hasn't pitted. And Rehan Natif hasn't pitted, and also Steve Mann. Now, Steve Mann, absolutely flying, is up 17 positions now. Wow. Oh, Nathan Foster's gone in. Nathan Foster is heading down the pit lane with Ken Doyle and Kevin Wesley Burke. So your top 3 have gone in together. This is where Chris Gooch who hasn't pitted either, is now taking the lead. So the man who's going to be really in the position, who's pitted, is Michael Warrington. He's heading round 11. Can Michael Warrington get the jump? Chris Gooch and Rian Atif, obviously, as we know, is already out. Michael Warrington has pitted, guys, and he's looking at jumping. They're on the exit. They're on the exit. Nathan Foster is on the exit. Michael Warrington has just come out behind him in second position. So Michael Warrington is up 1. Anthony Franklin, who's pitted, is up an amazing 20 positions. 20 positions. That is absolutely incredible. And at the moment, there you go, on the right hand side, your track temperature at 18 degrees. And clear. Track temperature is actually 32 degrees centigrade. So there you go. So nice and not too hot for these guys, but not overly baking. But there you go. We've had Nathan Foster is getting under the cosh from Michael Warrington now, 0.56 seconds. But don't forget, Rihan Atif, Chris Gooch, who's out in front at the moment, he's got 20 seconds. Now pit lane time about 39 altogether. So it's going to be interesting to see if Chris Gooch is looking at coming in or he's going to extend it. Now he's got car 21, Samuel Hooper in front of him. No, Chris Gooch dives into the pits. Is Rihan going to do the same? Is Rian going to do the same? As you can see on the left-hand side of your screen, we've got a few cars out already. Unfortunately, Ollie Pimley, Steve Cole is out. No, he's back on track, apparently. He's jumping around all over the place. But Rian Atif goes round one more time. The gap he's got at the moment is 12 seconds. Nathan Foster's not got that luxury. He's not got that luxury. And the reason why he's not got that luxury is he's got Michael Warrington closing all up the back of him. So Chris Gooch currently gone down into 5th, looking at losing more positions. 6th, 7th is Chris Gooch. He's on his outlap at the moment. So let's see who he's going to be coming out in here. Is that Steve Hobbs? I believe behind him it is. Steve Hobbs is closed right up to the back of Chris Gooch now. Chris has got to go down his bike, but this is the battle that's going to end up for the battle to lead. Michael Warrington, Nathan Foster. We've got a back marker in front of us. That's car number 23. That's Ben Riopon in front of us. And unfortunately for him, he's now going to get swamped by the 2. What's going to be, and I'll say going to be, because Rian's only up an 11-second gap. He's 11 seconds in the front at the moment. He's got to get it out a lot further than that, because if he hasn't got it out further than that, unfortunately, he could be right down, back down into 9th, or maybe even 10th position. So the pit lane times are varied, but Rian's taking it for as long as he possibly can. But I've got this funny feeling that if he pits, he's going to be down in about 10th. So he's going to be down in about 10th. We'll have a look at the pit laps. There you go, 11, 10, 11, 8, 12 respectively. 10, 11, 11, 8, 5 and 6. Obviously some of the lower ones have had incidents, so they've obviously gone. But Rian has gone into the pits. He's entered into the pit lane. Now this is going to release Nathan Foster and Michael Warrington. Michael tucked right up the exhaust of that Porsche, Nathan Foster. Coming down into turn 1, they're still right up behind Michael Warrington. You've got to be looking at taking the inside line, getting up the inside. Really trying to unsettle Nathan going in through turn 1. Rian's back out on the thing, but unfortunately Anthony Franklin has gone in as well. So Rian is on his pit exit. He's got Alan Mystique. He's coming down now. Oh, it's going to be close. Alan Mystique and Rian nearly touch. Rian's now got Steve Hughes closing right at the back as he comes out the pits. Oh, that's going to be an absolute spicy battle. We'll see if we can pit that up. As you can see on the track map on the right hand side, guys, there's very little space on this track. There is very little space to be able to look at going into the pits and look at coming out with 10 minutes remaining. Now, obviously, guys, we're not going to get a 50-lap race. Not quite sure why the session state has decided that it's going to be 50 laps. I believe that's something to do with the iRacing setup. So we're going to have to see here if we can set that up where it's not a 50-lap race. There's no chance it's going to be 50 laps. So don't even think that it's going to be 50, okay? Because it's definitely not going to be 50 laps. But here we go. Nathan Foster, 0.47. Michael Warrington is going to be closing. I want to follow this battle, and the reason I want to, we've got Rob Armstrong out in P1. Nathan Foster takes the jink to the left to try and break the toe. He's made his one move though, so that's good. It's not like, unfortunately, other drivers are jinxing across the track 2 or 3, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times even in certain broadcasts that we've seen previously. But this is Nathan Foster, Michael Warrington. Now the Chris Gooch battle that we were talking about earlier on with Steve Hobbs is closing up as well. 0.79. The problem for Steve is, unfortunately, he's got Kevin Wesley Burke behind him. So we'll see, we show you the last lot of sectors, sector 1, 2 and 3. For Chris Gooch, Steve Hobbs was quicker in sector 2 but lost a little bit of time in sector 3 on the bottom of your screen at the moment. So we're going to be restarting again in sector 1. Again, Gooch is quicker than Steve Hobbs, unfortunately. Gooch is quicker. So we've got Ash Jackson has passed Roger Evans down for 14th position. We'll see if we can have a look at Ash Jackson getting the move done. Unfortunately, we can't because it's decided that we want to look in a scenic view, and we really don't want to look in the scenic view. So can we have that again without the scenic view, please, sir? Nope, clearly we can't. So unfortunately, we cannot see that. But we got the Chris Gooch, Matty Wild battle there. Nathan Foster, Michael Warrington going round 12. This is 0.19 seconds. That's what it looks like on track, guys. 0.19 seconds. And here we go for the rundown into turn 1. Both of them cleared Rob Armstrong. So that's nice of Rob to get that car out of the way. Here we go. Michael Warrington on the right hand side. He's got to take the right because the entry to 2 is on the left. Is this Michael Warrington hugging that line? I think the move is already going to be done. Going down into turn 2, Michael Warrington got the job done on Nathan Foster. Go on, Michael. 8 minutes remaining. Can we get a poll in chat, please? Admins, winner of this race. Is it going to be Michael Warrington, Nathan Foster? That's the only 2 choices because Ken Doyle is about 5.5 seconds back. So if that poll can go up, guys, that would be much appreciated for me. Oh, Michael Warrington's running deep. Nathan Foster's sending it on the outside of 5. He's covered, Michael's covered the inside for 6 though, so that's allowed him to keep the inside line for 6. He's got to be looking at either taking a tighter line round 7 and 8 and getting it out to 9. So here we go. This is Michael Warrington. I tell you what, for Michael, Nathan Foster is looking racy behind him as always. Going round, coming down off the top left-hander of 9, down to the drop in 10. Foster's dropped back a little bit. We've had Anthony Verlander crashed, but I'll have a look at that in a minute. I just want to see how this pans out. Going round turn 12, down the start-finish straight. So this is Michael Warrington, Nathan Foster. Nathan's dropped right back. Nathan Foster has went off track. Nathan Foster, your second place man, has gone off track going round 11. Did he run wide? He did. And that's unfortunately spun him. Nathan Foster has spun. That allows Ken Doyle. And unfortunately for Nathan, is down in 7th position now. So Nathan Foster's not, unfortunately, going to get the win today. So maybe we need to change that poll. Michael Warrington. This is Anthony Verlander. What did Anthony get up to just a short few minutes ago as we go round 5, coming out into 6? What have you been up to, Mr. Verlander? Oh, spins it all on his own. No! Oh, that was car number 11. Ben Leopold just manages to miss him there. So that was absolutely excellent driving. But unfortunately, Michael Warrington, just as we're about to do the poll, unfortunately, Nathan Foster spins. So as it goes, can't park there, mate. No, he can't. He can't park his car there, can he? But unfortunately for Nathan, he is climbing all over the back of Kevin Wesley Burke. Unfortunately, he's not climbing. He's just got the job done on Ali Wright. So there you go. But the Matty Wild, Chris Gooch, Matty's done exceptionally well. He's overly happy with his Porsche livery that he's put together. Really, really, really proud of himself. And so he should be, to be fair. For a white car, I think that looks pretty amazing. So well done to you, Matty Wild. I'm pleased about that. Well done. But the battle behind, as you see, with Steve Hobbs and Kevin Wesley Burke is going to go at it as we go round turn 12. And here we go. Kevin Wesley Burke. We'll see him jump on board with Kevin and see what he's looking at. Well, he's got a windscreen of Ferrari. Steve Hobbs on our right. Kevin Wesley on our left. Oh, Steve's going to cover off the inside into Ooh. Steve, get your elbows out there, sunshine. Chop his nose off of poor Kevin Wesley Burke. He's up in a plastic surgery getting his nose replaced as you decided to come in front of him and slice it off. God blimey, that was overly aggressive from Mr. Steve Hobbs there. Wow, should be proud of your son. Literally chopped him right off and said, nope, you're not having that position. But we've still got Michael Warrington out in front, 4 seconds now. Ken Doyle in second. Matty Wild still being chased down by Chris Gooch in third. But look at this gap. Steve Hobbs, Kevin Wesley-Berg. Steve goes to dive up Kevin goes to dive up the inside of 6. Kevin in that Audi. I don't know about anybody else, but Kevin is looking. He's looking racy. Trying to get back up to the back of Steve Hobbs as they head round tricky 9 down into the drop of 10. It's going to be, at time his screen is having a mare with the pits. Oh no, he doesn't like it. I've got people flicking in and out telling me they're out the race, but you know, it's a wonderful world when you're not anything relying on yourself, is it? Oh, Matty Wild and Chris Gooch. Matty Wild, Chris Gooch there. He just got the job done. We'll see if we can have a look how that come about. Chris gets a slow exit out of 11. Matty gets a slow exit out of 11. That allows Chris Gooch up the inside of 12. And that job done there. So Matty Wild's now got to come back again. Steve Hobbs has still got Kevin Wesley-Berg tucked up his exhaust. But I will also say Nathan Foster is not having it easy from Ali Wright there. They're right up close together. And Rehan down in 10th is closing up onto the back of Alan Mystique. So these are little pockets of battles all the way through. And we've got Ash Johnson who's just got passed by Roger Evans. There you go. That is Ash Jackson there. That's Roger Evans getting the job done. Michael Warrington still out in front, but a battle for third is still hotting up by Matty Wild and Chris Gooch. But unfortunately for Matty, he's now got Steve Hobbs, Kevin Wesley-Berg right up behind him as well. So really, Chris, you're lucky you're getting away from it, because poor old Matty is going to be under the cosh very shortly. And that's going to allow, really, in hindsight, Chris Gooch to kind of get a jump, because he knows now he's not going to have to defend. Kevin Wesley-Berg didn't defend either. He stuck his elbows out on Steve Hobbs, returned the favour, got through, and that's Kevin Wesley-Berg done. Now, Matty Wild, you are under it now, sunshine. You've got to be not looking in that mirror and get on down that road. Take the left-hand side of the track, because that's going to be covering you going into turn 2. Matty Wild on the left. Kevin Wesley-Berg has got the job done. Now, is Matty going to run it round the outside? He is. Oh, Matty Wild, you have picked him up, stuck him in your pocket and run off with him, son. Look at that. Matty Wild sends it up the inside of 2. Says to Kevin, you can have it in 1, but I'm getting it back in 2, young sir. And Matty Wild in his white livery is off down the road. Now he's got to be relying on Steve Hobbs. He's got to be relying on Hobbs to do it over. There we go. Hobbs on screen sends Kevin wide. Kevin Wesley-Berg is looking at coming around 5. He's keeping the inside. Oh, unfortunately for Steve, gets his nose chopped off there. We've had a little bit of a few offs with Steve Cole, but this battle is so hotting up, I don't want to really go away from it. The only way I'm going to jump is if I see Michael Warrington, who, well, he's out in front, puts it, spins it, or offs it. So at the moment, we're going to stay with this Matty Wild battle here. Got Matty Wild, Kevin Wesley-Berg, Steve Hobbs defending for his life. He's got Steve Hobbs behind, and Steve is not making it easy. Oh, he tries to literally put Matty Wild off in 11. Come on, Matty, hold that word, son. You've got Kevin, he's on a charge. Here we go again, down the start-finish straight for this final lap. This is the final lap. I apologise, I missed the last lap of the race. Matty Wild's going to hold on. Oh, he does, but that means Michael Warrington is your winner. Ken Doyle is second, Chris Gooch is third, Matty Wild's fourth, Kevin Wesley-Berg is fifth. And that was the checkered flag, and I do apologise, I missed it. I was so focused on that one that I completely missed it. We've had James Connolly come up as a crash. I'm hoping it's just where he's finished the race. I'm hoping he actually hasn't had another crash going down that start-finish straight. No, he's literally just finished the race. Wow! 30 minutes. Absolutely incredible. Is the stream jumping or skipping for anyone else or just me? What happened to Steve Cole? Well, Steve got involved in the big collision at the beginning. Unfortunately, with Roger Evans, I believe. I'll see if I can go back and show you what actually happened. because it all kind of kicked off behind him. And see if it was, unfortunately, for Roger Evans. Let's see how far I can go back and see if I can bring you that incident again, and see if we can see it from the chopper while we wait for the scores to come in on the doors for me to pull you in. Let's see how far back I've got to go. Oh, it's a long way back. A long way. I think it was right near the beginning of the race. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to allow me to get that far back. No. Unfortunately, it isn't. But here are the results for Heat 1. We're going to show you the results for Heat 1. Are we going to show you? Yes, we are. Michael Warrington, your winner. Ken Doyle is in second. Chris Gooch is in third. Matty Wilds in fourth. Kevin Burke in fifth. Steve Hobbs finished sixth. Nathan Foster seventh after parking it on the inside of 12. Unfortunately, Ali Wright is in eighth. Alan Mystique ninth. Rehan Latif is in 10th. Ollie Pimley 11th. Stephen Mann in 12th, Rob Windsor in 13th, Anthony Franklin 14th, Steve Hughes 15th, Samuel Hooper 16th, Steve Cole. There you go, rounds out our top 17. So we'll see if we can get you the Drivers' Championship if it's going to play ball. Is it going to play ball? It's probably not. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. The wonderful world of SDK is not playing ball on the first one, unfortunately, which is just wonderful. Come on, SDK, you've got this. Come on. No, you're not got it. You're not got it. Is it going to get it? It's not going to get it. Unfortunately, we cannot bring you the points at the moment because it's not liking it. But we'll see if we can bring you the warm-up has gone through. Let's see if we can bring you the grid for the second round now of Heat 2. So obviously we're on a reverse from the top 12. So Steve Mann is in first place, Ollie Pinley second, Rihanna Teef in third, Alan Mystique fourth, Ali Wright fifth, Nathan Foster is in sixth, Steve Hobbs seventh, Kevin Burke eighth, Matty Wild ninth, Chris Gooch 10th, Ken Doyle down in 11th place. Now, our winner from the last one, Michael Warrington, is in 12th. Rob Windsor's 13th. Anthony Franklin 14th. Steve Hughes 15th. Samuel Hooper 16th. Steve Cole 17th. Rob Armstrong back on track, 18th position. Roger Armstrong 19th. Pat Seaborn 20th. James Connolly 21st. Ash Jackson 22nd. Ben Riopon 23rd. Anthony Verlander 24th. And Duncan Watts down in 25th position. So there you go. Now, obviously, let's see if it's going to play ball this time. Can I do it this way? Or is it going to show? It's not going to show anything. The points are not loving me. Which we had a funny feeling this might happen. And see if we can get the points up from race 1. Race 1. With the points, it's not going to give me the points, which is really quite frustrating. I'm not going to lie, when the system doesn't do what it should do. But we're out. Is there another race? Yes, there is, my guy. So let's go, Rehan. Oh, do all drivers do next heat? I thought only top 12, or is it top 12 reverse grid, Ollie Cole? Top 12 reverse grid, young sir. That's why we've got Michael Warrington down. Well, he is down in 12th, actually. He's obviously on the pace lap. So, yeah, so Michael Warrington, so your leader, your winner of your first race is there. Look, car number 42 is down in 12th position. So it all kind of kicks off behind him. Where is Ken Doyle? Ken Doyle's up in front in 10th. Okay. But at the moment, on the good side, on the upside, we've got Ollie Pimley out in front. So well done to you, Ollie. I'd just like to point out as well, guys, that if you are here for the first time, please hit that follow button. We've got a goal of 170 followers. We're now on 162. So we need now 8 more before the end of the 12-minute sprint race to hit the goal of 170 for the stream. So that would be absolutely amazing if you can. If you are here, hit that follow button. Don't forget, guys, as well, you do have free Twitch Prime sub. If you like me, the UKSR and the GT3, you can use it on us. So don't forget as well, guys, you can hit the subscribe button. Benji3001, thank you very much for the follow. ADERACW followed. Thank you very much for you. Z Glock Inc. followed. And Little White Tiger 2. Little White Tiger 2. Gonna call you that. has also followed as well, so much appreciated to you guys. Don't forget, you can hit that follow button. It will be absolutely amazing. Ollie Cole. Ollie. Really? Everybody. Am I reading that wrong? Maybe. But anyway, here we go now. We're going to go to start, finish straight. Our lead off is Ollie Pimley. What is Ollie going to do? He's done a bit of a different strat. We'll see what we can follow it on the chopper. There is Ollie Pimley. Getting a jump. I mean, Nathan Foster's up. He's up 2 already. We're not crossed the line. Steve Mann got the jump on Ollie Pimley. That looked close. Whether or not it was overtaken before the start-finish line, we'll have to have another look back at that. But at the moment, Ollie Pimley is settling in for second. There you go. Kevin Wesley Burke is also there as well. So he's got involved with the mix. Kevin Wesley Burke is up 2 and now down in 6th. Nathan Foster's on 1. He's in 5th. Rihanna Teef there. Let's see. I want to look at the Steve Mann move on Ollie Pimley. But we'll see Ollie Pimley now sending it up the inside of 4. Here's Ollie. He's doing it with authority. Ollie Pimley has retaken the lead in 4th. So he's gone up into 1st place now in a BMW. Steve Mann in the Lamborghini behind him now is in 2nd position. So Steve Mann has got Alan Mystique. He's got Rihanna Teef climbing all over the back of him in 4th. So let's see how this goes. But there's action in front of him. Steve Mann, Alan Mystique going round 9, dropping down into the tyre hairpin of 10. While these guys are battling, Ollie Pimley has got the jump and away he goes. We're going to have a look at Pat Seaborn and see what he's been off to. He's been off track as well. So here is Pat Seaborn in the black and white. Oh, Rob Armstrong is not loving today. Rob is off track. Unfortunately, again, did Rob do it all on his own? We'll have to have a look and I'll see if we can go back. Or did he get literally a little bump? But here we go. Rob Armstrong on the inside there. Steve Cole on the out. Oh! Clearly not, because Steve Cole decided that he was going to give him a little bit of a nudge. So Steve Cole was in the incident there with Rob Armstrong, and unfortunately Rob must be just like having a mare in this car today. He's got to be kicking himself. As you can see, guys, he's losing places. Now, I've got Ollie Pimley has gone off. Did Ollie Pimley go off track? And I missed it because I've got him down in 12th position. No, surely not. Where are you, Ollie? Is he actually? Ollie Pimley is out the back of the track and I cannot find what has happened to Ollie Pimley. It wasn't involved with the Ali Wright crash, surely. Now this is Ali Wright going round 12. He's at the back of the car behind Chris Gooch. They've done that so many times. Done it so many times. But what happened to Ollie Pimley? That's the one I'm trying to find, because poor Ollie Pimley is now at the back of the field. And did I miss where Ollie Pimley went off? Chris Gooch got past Ollie Pimley here. As Ollie jumped into the pits and we've missed it. He isn't down, he's pitted. Steve Mann passed Ollie Pimley for P1. So Ollie's out in front at the moment. And he just disconnects. Ollie Pimley just disconnect. And he's gone. Has he gone? No, he's still out in front. What is going on with my timing tower today? I'm loving this format. CGS Swift. Oof. So I'm pretty sure Mann was P1. I thought, no, Ollie Pimley was P1. And unfortunately, Ollie Pimley now is in, well, he's still P1, so I'm not quite sure what my timing tower or what anything was going on there. But as you saw, Ollie Pimley on my screen literally disappeared off track. But Alan Mystique has got past Steve Mann, so that's absolutely amazing. We'll see Alan Mystique here getting the job done up into 4. Just runs in. Steve Mann didn't have a lot of answers. Is he under attack from Rehan behind him? And does Rehan get the position as well? I don't think he does. No, he doesn't, unfortunately. So there you go. But I've still got Ollie Pimley out in front on my timing tail. First time chat exorcist magic. Welcome in, guys. Don't forget to hit that follow button if you're the first time here. 164 followers of 170 gold. It is 6 more by the end of the broadcast. And we've still got another set of races for you. and it's going to be absolutely epic. Don't forget, this is the GT3 UKSR AMS Ollie Pimley 12-minute sprint race, 4.5 minutes in, and we've got Alan Mystique climbing all over the back of Ollie Pimley. So my timing tower was having a bit of a nightmare. Rob Armstrong has gone back off track again. He's not going to love me if I show that, but I've got to have a look and see what you did this time in the Merc coming into turn 5. Oh, Rob. Oh, Rob. So unfortunately, let's put Rob down all the way down into 24th position. Rob Windsor has had an incident as well. While these guys are battling out, let's see if we can catch up with what Rob Windsor has been doing. Now, Rob has got Steve Cole, I believe, 2 in front of him. I believe that's just Rob going off on his own. Yeah, Rob just went off on his own, and unfortunately, he's now gone off again. Round 12. Start finish race. Is the run on the right hand side? It is. Run on the right hand side. He keeps it on track though, so well done to you, Rob. So pros, if you are watching, that corner is going to catch you out. So please be careful. But we've got the Ollie Pimley, Alan Mystique battle behind him. We've got Nathan Foster, Rihanna Teef. Look at this. Kevin Wesley Burke tagged Steve Mann. He tagged Steve Mann, and unfortunately Steve buried it into the wall at a rapid pace. Let's see if we can have a look. I don't think this is Steve Mann's fault. I am going to put this down to Rihanna Teef on the cockpit. Now, have I said this too early? No, is this I don't want to go that far back, do I? Yeah, Steve Mann is still there. I believe it's Kevin Wesley Burke. We'll see if we can catch up with that again. What actually happened there? Steve Mann's there. Kevin Wesley Burke. Yeah. Kevin Wesley Burke tagged Steve Mann. So it was Kevin Wesley Burke that tagged Steve Mann and sent him off into oblivion. Ollie Pimley now is still out in front, but he has got Alan Mystique with the pouncing tiger of Nathan Foster tucked right up behind him there as well. There is Nathan tucked up right behind. Ollie Pimley is going to get a job done. Ollie Cole, thank you very much for the follow. That puts us on 166 for the evening. Come on, guys. Let's see if we can get that 170 before the end. Oof, wasn't Rianne. No, the Audi slapped him. Yeah, I've managed to find that. It was just incredible what was going on behind him at the moment. As you can see, we've got Rob Windsor went off track as well. He's jumped into the pits. What have you been up to, Rob? Oh, look at that. Car 22 gets tagged. Oh, Rob was just in there. Nowhere to go. There's Roger Evans again, unfortunately, was involved in that one. We'll see. That's it. But Steve Cole has crashed. Steve Cole has crashed. Did he crash under his own fruition there? Or was he tagged going in to the next corner? Is that the car number 14? Steve Hughes? Nope, Steve Cole went round all on his own. Steve Cole was all on his own. He clears that car out of the way and is back in track. Now we've had Rob Windsor's and off again. There's plenty of offs today, but we'll try and I'll show you all of them. Kevin gave him a little love tap. Well, I wouldn't say he gave him a love tap. I'd say he pushed him off. Kevin Wesley Burke there pushing off, unfortunately. And that puts Steve Mann down in 21st position. He's not going to be loving that, but behind him, the Alan Mystique, Nathan Foster battle is heating up as we go in round 7 and 8, guys. Round 7 and 8. Nathan Foster going round 9. Going to be dropping down into that 10 corner. He's off counter over the hill. Drop down, pick your braking zone, and around you go. Ollie, you've got to be careful. You've got closing cars, and they're closing rapidly of Alan Wright and Nathan Foster. But unfortunately for Alan Wright, Alan Wright, he's got Nathan Foster behind him. As we go along now, we're going to see how this pans out. Is this Nathan Foster's opportunity pushing up to the back of Alan Wright, and he's pushing it up rapid? Last lap for Nathan Foster, 128.9, 128.8 for Alan. So he's pulled away a bit. Ollie Pimley, 128.3. So one of the slowest, unfortunately, on track. At the moment, Rob Windsor's back in the pits. Rihanna Teef is, well, he's gone into the pits. Rihanna's gone into the pits. What has happened to you? I haven't got anything information of Rihanna, so unfortunately nothing happened. He's just gone into the pits. But look at this front three battle. Ollie Pimley is still in the lead from Alan Mystique, Nathan Foster. Michael Warrington is up 4, but he's only managed 8th place at the moment. But the man up 10 places is the Samuel Hooper, as we know, was unfortunately involved in an incident, should we say, in the first race. But look at this gap. Ollie Pimley is swamped going round 7. Alan Mystique, send it, son, send it. Alan Mystique round 9. He's got to put it up the inside of Ollie Pimley if he stands any chance of dealing with him at 10. If he isn't going to get it up there and send it in, he's not going to get it, unfortunately, to the position, and he won't take the lead of this race. As he comes around, oh, Ollie Pimley's off. Ollie Pimley running wide. Allows Alan Mystique through. He's got to be sat in that car, Ollie. You've got 2 minutes to get this job done. There's going to be, I believe, one more lap, but we've had Steve Hughes had a crash, unfortunately. Let's see what Steve Hughes has been up to. If it will allow me. Come on, Steve, let's have a look. Steve Hughes has had a crash. Does he just run wide, or does he spin it on his own? I believe he's coming round 9. Oh, he's dropping into 5. Oh, it's just all on his own. Steve Hughes, all on your own. So Rihanna back on track as well, but Alan Mystique is out in front now by 1.95. Nathan Foster's sending it. He's sending it in. Unfortunately, Steve Hobbs can't send it. Nathan Foster sent that in like a postman shoving a post letter through your door. There you go. Nathan Foster. Ollie Pimley, what is going on, son? Ollie Pimley's off track, and he's going to pull it. He's pulled it straight into the pits for Ollie Pimley. Nathan Foster now, last lap of the race. Is this going to be the last lap? I believe Alan's going to get one more in. And then this is going to be a last lap of the race. I don't know what happened to Ollie Pimley, but he's jumped into the pits and he's still there. Still there. Alan Mystique, you got 15 seconds to get across that finishing line to get the last lap of the race. And here we go, the last lap of the race. We've had an off. Samuel Hooper has had an off. Well, saying he's had an off, we've just seen him spin round. Wait for that to register up. Samuel Hooper is, he's on his roof. Is he going round 12? What did he do? Did he run on the grass? He ran on the grass. Round he went all on his own. Clear Matty Wild. Samuel Hooper, spectacularly. Can't park there, son. Can't park there. Not going to work, unfortunately. But there you go. Samuel Hooper, unfortunately, crashes right on the last lap. Alan Mystique does not. He's going to take the victory if he can just complete this last lap of the race. Steve Hobbs has got past Chris Gooch. We'll have a look at that for P3. Oh, my God, everybody's involved. Every single person is involved. Matty Wild's there. Steve Gooch, Chris Gooch, Matty Wild, Michael Warrington, Kevin Wesley Burke. Everybody is there. Michael Warrington is on the outside. Oh, they're touching and hitting. Kevin tagging. But let's give Alan Mystique his credit. As he goes round turn 11, he's just got to keep it on track. This is it from Alan Mystique. Round the last corner, Alan Mystique is going to be victorious in the first GT3 AMS of the season. There you go, Alan Mystique. Take a bow, young sir. Absolutely incredible. Ivan behind him, Steve Hobbs, Chris Gooch, Matty Wild's pushed out, Wesley Burke's there, Michael Warrington. They all crossed the finishing line less than about a second apart, so he's further back as well. Verlander gets the job done. He's got done as well. He's up into 9th place. Duncan Watts, everybody streaming through now. Right the way down to James Connolly in 17th. Rob Armstrong coming across in 18th. Steve Mann 19th. Got Ken Doyle behind him. Ken did not have a good race. He was down 9 positions. Rihanna Teef is 21st. Alan Wright is 22nd. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alan Mystique took the win. And Ali Wright crosses the line. for 22nd position. So we'll see if we can get the results very shortly. We'll wait for this to finish, and I'll wait for the results to pop up. Here we go. The feature race results are up. Let's have a look if we can. So we've got Alan Mystique is out. Okay, there we go. Alan Mystique is your winner by Nathan Foster by less than a second. Steve Hobbs got third, Chris Gooch fourth, Matty Wild fifth, Kevin Burke sixth, Michael Warrington seventh, Anthony Franklin got 8th, Anthony Verlander 9th, Duncan Watts 10th, Roger Evans 11th, Pat Seaborn 12th, Ash Jackson 13th, Steve Hughes 14th, Steve Cole 15th, Ben Riopon 16th, James Connolly 17th, Rob Armstrong 18th, Steve Mann 19th, Kevin Doyle 20th, Rihanna Teef 21st, Alan Wright 22nd, Ollie Pimley 23rd, Samuel Hooper 24th, and Rob Windsor got it there. So let's see if we can see the championship, see if he's going to recover the standings for me. And I don't know why, but there's something telling me it's not going to work. Let's see if we can recover the standings overall. So can I retrieve this data? No, I can't. It's not allowing me to retrieve the data. So thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. So guys, we're going to have a little bit of a short recess now as we go over into the pro section. So we're all going to be quite quiet. And I'll see you on the flip side very shortly. Stuart Brown is there in 6th, guys, as well. As you can see, the timing tower there for the top 3. But we've got Tim Darracott 5th, Stuart Brown 6th, Austin Campbell 7th, Nathan Willoughby 8th, Mike Ellis 9th, Ryan Davis is in 10th place, Richard Jones 11th, Alan Wright 12th, Jeff Griffiths 13th, Josh Pratt 14th, Gary Bacon 15th, Rob Sanford 16th, Chris Edisford 17th, Mark Johnson 18th, Stephen Inskip 19th, Damien G 20, Calvin Chew 21st, Steve Masters 22nd, Joel Amos 23rd, Gary Truby 24th, Stuart Pearson 25th, Carl McGurk 26th position. So as you know, we've got this slow pace lap, guys. Sorry, it's such a race. Kev Burke, damn good race. Welcome in. Also Damien and Truby. Yes, it's going to be absolutely amazing, but we do have the exceptionally fast Don Roberts. Don't forget, guys, if this is your first time here, please hit that follow button. We're 2 away from our follow goal of 168 followers. We need 170 by the end of the channel. So if you are here, guys, and you are new here, please hit that follow button. So George Sanford, much appreciated for the follow. Bob W511 followed. Gustavo Aerial Racing followed literally 8 minutes ago, but here we go. This is the pros, guys. This is the pros of the series, and as you can see, we've got an absolutely epically strong field, right? And I'll say that because we've got Don Roberts. Now, I promised Mr. Stuart Pearson, I'm going to be keeping an eye on him. He's at the back. He asked and requested in chat, Germany May, let's go Liam. We will, Jeremy May. Let's go, Liam. If you are here, hit that follow button. May Wild, I missed it. Let's have it. Evening, guys. It's the first race. Stuart Pearson's dropping straight the way back off. But Stuart has requested, he just wants to hear me say he's done an overtake or he's spun. So, guys, apparently as well, we've hit the follow goal of 170 followers. You are all absolutely amazing. So I'm going to manage this goal and I'm going to start a new one. We're going to get to 180. Are we going to hit an 180 goal in the next few? Well, we got about 45 minutes. Don Roberts is out in the lead, as you can see, as well. So we obviously missed the guys this one as well. So the grid at the beginning. So unfortunately, let's have a look at what the times were quickly, if I can, before we go round into 10. So it was 0.10 seconds from James Fort, Liam Murray 0.2 back, James Armstrong 0.2 back from that. So they were all fairly close together. But here we go. This is the one. This is the Rocky Muhammad Ali Bruno Foster fight that's going to happen between Don Roberts, James Fort, Liam Murray, James Armstrong. This isn't Rumble in the Jungle, guys. This is a massacre at Phillip Island. And here we go with Don Roberts jumping out in front. James Fort down in second. We're going to have a look further down with Stuart Brown. There he goes. Stuart is involved with Austin William Campbell in the soul. He's one of the Joel Amos is in the Ford as well. 2 Fords, and here we go. Now this is Austin William Campbell coming round into 2. Tim Darracott in front of us in the Merc. There we go. So come on, AWC, get on. We got, oh, Don Roberts. Don Roberts off on his own. Don Roberts has gone off track all on his own, unfortunately. Let's have another look. Did he get pushed from James Fawkes? We'll see what Dom has been up to. This is just a run on his own. He's too far back. James Fawkes is too far back. Don Roberts just bins it on his own. And our leader is unfortunately down now, all the way down in 25th. Don Roberts, I had you down, sunshine. What are you going to do from there? We got car number 26 stationary, that's Mark Johnson at the back. But all the while, we've got this man, Stuart Pearson, on the track in the Ferrari. He's up 3 already. There he is, car number 23, Stuart Pearson. Got Steve Masters in front of us, and we've got Joel Amos behind in the second Ford. Oh, Stuart Pearson, oh, is he going to, no, there is a person up in front, unfortunately. That was a Porsche. We'll have to have a look. That was Josh Pratt. Stuart Pearson, you got to be on your bike, sending him around the 12. All the while the leaders are going on, but I did see if we can get this on here. Oh, there's a lot of changing up front. We've got Nathan Willoughby in the Macca. James Fawkes is cleared off. James Armstrong second. Austin William Campbell is in the mix. In the next Ford, he's in 6th place at the moment. Chaos is commencing. We got Adam Wright in the McLaren as well. Chris Eddersford is in the McLaren in the UKSR colours. Nathan Willoughby is in the McLaren. He's in the UKSR colours as well. But he's got Mike Ellis closing all over the back of him. And we've got, here we go, Mike Ellis is looking racy in the Ferrari going into 4. Come on, Mike. Keep it on track. But here we go. Mark Johnson has jumped to the pit. Steve Masters is out and off track. We'll try and see what he's been up to. And Josh Pratt, obviously we saw him go off, but Steve Masters has gone off as well. Going round 1. Stuart Pearson gets past him. God, Stuart. Dom Roberts clears up as well. Steve Masters, there's no control. There is no control. He's just going on what's called grass, but we call it ice. And off, unfortunately, for Stephen Masters. James Fawkes now is still out in front, but he has got the ever-closing James Armstrong. He jinxed. Oh, James, what are you pulling? What are you pulling? Keep it straight, but we're going to have a back marker come out. Hopefully, he's going to see these guys, and he's not going to come out in front of them. But James Fawkes, James Armstrong, Liam Murray is on a strong 3rd. We'll have a look at the gains as we go round now for 3 minutes. Up 1, James Fawkes, Armstrong 2, Brown, Stuart Brown 3. Adam Wright is up 3 as well. Rob Sanford's 4. There's one of the biggest climbers with Stephen Inskip, who's also 4 as well. So they're absolutely flying. Further down, we've got Gary Truby's on 4. And Stuart Pearson is on 4, but he's under attack from Joel Amos. That's got to be Mark Johnson. I think that is Mark Johnson just trying to get out of the way. Getting absolutely swamped there as he went off. So there we go. Josh Pratt has had an off track. I believe this is going to be all on his own. Josh Pratt's now down in 24th position. Yeah, there he goes, unfortunately for you, Josh. So unfortunately he went off, but the battle up front is hotting up with James Fawkes and James Armstrong. The 2 Jameses are pulling away. They're opening up a little bit of a gap to Liam Murray, who's got Stuart Brown tucked up behind him. But Stuart has got Tim Darracott for company in the Merc. Now, we've seen the Merc in the hands of Rob Armstrong, and it looks slidey around it. Joel Amos has crashed. Joel Amos crashed. Calvin Chew has crashed as well. Are they within the same vicinity? Calvin Chew is there. What did you get up to, sir? Joel Amos is there. Oh! Calvin Chew, Joel Amos involved in that as well. The turn of 5. Calvin Chew, Joel Amos was involved in that one, unfortunately. So all the while, though, it's allowed Stuart Pearson to close up. But Stuart's at the under attack from Carl McGurk as they head round the tricky 3 down into 5. Is Carl going to send it? He's going to send it up there inside of Stuart. Stuart defend that position, sir. Oh, as they go round now. Stuart runs wide. Carl McGurk gets the job done. And he's on his bike down to carry Truby. But this battle up front, James Fawkes, James Armstrong now is literally within about 0.37. Stuart Brown and Tim Darracott is even closer, 0.24. Stuart tries to put... Oh, Stuart! Stuart Brown hitting Tim Darracott. Wow, I think that's going to be one for the inquiry there, because that was just a full send from Stuart. And unfortunately, that put Tim Darracott out, put him out of the position. But here we go, Austin William Campbell, Stuart Brown, down into Stuart's... No, Stuart Brown giving AWC no room. Oh, they've touched. Here we go again. Stuart Brown. Oh, Stuart Brown, Nathan Willoughby and Austin William Campbell involved in some very close racing. Now, guys, we saw it earlier on. Don Roberts took an excursion all on his own at the beginning. Stuart Brown, Nathan Willoughby sends it. Nathan Willoughby sends it on Stuart Brown and gets the job done. He hits Mike Ellis. Stuart Brown is not having a comfortable ride out there with Nathan Willoughby, Austin William Campbell and Mike Ellis. I tell you what, but we have got the recovering Dom Roberts. He was down in 25th. He's now up in 13th. Dom, you've got about 24 minutes plus pit stops to try and get this job done. Joel Amos is in the pits. Joel Amos has jumped directly to the pits. Let's see if we can see. We cannot see that. It just gives me some really dodgy view that I never want to see of the island. But here we go. Dom Roberts, Stephen Inskip, Chris Edisford is all involved. Chris in the fiery McLaren. Dom's in the back. Marshmallows hanging out the window, lighting them up. Getting them off the back of Chris Edisford's exhaust. Dom Roberts getting the job done on Chris Edisford. He's going to get the job done on Stephen Inskip. Going down into 1. The recovering Dom Roberts back into 11th. He's got Richard Jones in front of him. There you go. Dom Roberts has got the job done. Got it done going into 1. That now puts him up in... Oh, they've touched! They've touched Stephen Inskip. Dom Roberts, he must be thinking, what has he got to do to basically get this? Here we go. Look at, we're on board with Stephen now. Dom Roberts. Oh! Dom Roberts has got to be the unluckiest man on track. He gets done all on his own, and then Stephen Inskip gives him a little love tap, and it gets, unfortunately, Inskip. Stephen bends the back of Dom Roberts, and all the while Stuart Pearson has got the job done. He's moved up 10. Biggest gain of Carl McGurk is up 13 positions. The James Fawkes Armstrong battle is still proceeding, but poor old Dom Roberts recovers up to 11th and is now back down in 16th position. And here we go. We got the James out front. We got the James behind. It's like a new version of Thomas the Tank Engine. 2 Jameses here. Now here we go. Both Audis, I like to point out as well. Both Audis going down into turn 2. They're so close. They're so close. I'm going to leave it for a minute because we've got Nathan Willoughby is being climbed all over by Stuart Brown. Unfortunately for Stuart, he's already been involved in some incidents, and he's got some Nathan Willoughby in the McLaren there in front of him. Stuart Brown in front of him, and Austin William Campbell further down there as well. So we'll give you the gaps and the intervals now. So the interval, there you go. You can see it live on your screen. Oh, we got Adam Wright in the next McLaren. Up the back of Stuart Brown. Oh, this is gonna be tasty. Get out your popcorn, get out your drinks, because you are gonna be in for a classic. Now, I'd like to point out Liam Murray is slowly climbing in these front 2 of the 2 Jameses. He's slowly bringing them in. He's got the gap down to 1.3, and if these guys don't get on with it, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. It's going to be turning into a three-way battle for the lead. Liam is quick. We saw it all last season. And if we've got Liam's parents watching, good evening to you as well. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I apologise for calling you grandparents last time. I appreciate your parents. But here we go. We got the 2 Jameses, James Fawkes, James Armstrong going down into turn 1. James, I don't even know how to call it. Fawkes on the left, Armstrong on the right. As they head around turn 1, they keep it on track. But James Armstrong's got a lot better pull on James Fawkes. He's taken the inside line of 3. He's going to be looking at trying to collect it down into 4. They've got to be late breakers. Here we go. Armstrong goes right. Now, James Armstrong had an absolutely barnstorming race in an endurance I was commentating on yesterday. He won by country mile, really. He could have probably stopped, had a cup of tea, grabbed some lunch and carried on again. But he was absolutely super quick. That time he was in a BMW. This time he's in an Audi. And here we go round up to 8. Oh, I've got to be doing this, guys. I've got to be having a look what this looks like from Armstrong's point of view. Oh, look at this. Reel it in, love it up. You've got a view here, guys. And this is on board with James Armstrong now. Closing down Fawkes all the way round turn 12. This is going to be going down the start-finish straight. This has got to be it. Fawkes goes left. He goes right. He's trying to break this toe. Oh, I don't know if I agree with the multi-weaving. Once would have done. But here we go. Armstrong sends it on the inside. Armstrong sends it on the inside. He's got the inside line for 2. Fowkes has cut him off. He's taking the inside line back again. And Armstrong is round. He's still in second. Armstrong's still in second as they head round 2. And all the while, the snipey, creepy assassin that is Liam Murray is closing up to the back of these guys. I really will. I'm going to show you the battle with Willoughby and Brown. There it is behind, but I think there's moves. There's moves. Fowkes runs in deep into 4. Armstrong comes in behind him, and there's Liam Murray closing him. Liam's got the bit between his teeth. He can see these guys closing up. This is going to be absolutely incredible. Armstrong's trying to get him off that inside line. He knows he needs to take it, but there we go. Armstrong has taken and got the outside. He hasn't got that inside line, but he's got the inside for 10. Here's James going to try and cut him off coming into 10. He takes the tyre line. James, you've got to do something. He can't. Once Armstrong took that outside line of 9, James sends it up the inside though into 11. As they go round 11 down into 12, James Fowkes really sticks his elbows out, tells James Armstrong he's not going to have it. And then again, once again, round the start finish straight, and once again we see the taking a left-hander. Armstrong's on the left. Fowkes on the right, coming down into turn 1. Oh! Oh, I thought they were going to touch. And Armstrong got the job done. And Armstrong's out in front of Fowkes. Now, Fowkes has got the ever-looming Liam Murray behind him. So he's got to be careful, but it's in battles. Nathan Willoughby has got Ryan Davies there as well. I'm sorry I haven't brought you much replays, but let's have a look. We've got Stuart Brown off track. What have you been up to? It was on his own. It's the double O of Nathan Willoughby. And I'm really not quite sure what was going on there at all, but unfortunately it was Stuart Brown. Come off the worst. Nathan Willoughby got the job done. Gary Truby's just gone down past Gary Bacon. Dom Roberts is coming back now. He's just got done Gary Bacon as well. So these guys, look at this battle. There he is. Dominic Roberts on your right. Oh, Carl McGurk. Carl McGurk in the Audi is spun. Oh, who's that? Oh, Carl McGurk. We're going to have to see what happened from there. He goes round into 4. He's not helped on his way, I think. I think this is just a sole spin from Carl McGurk. As he goes round 6, yeah, all on your own. Back out. Oh, Dom Roberts. I tell you what, Dom must have been sat there thinking, not again. Not again. This can't be happening to me. But there was Dom Roberts. Liam Murray's in the pits. Don't forget it is a mandatory pit stop. We're halfway through. So Fowkes and Armstrong have got to stay together. Armstrong 0.6 quicker, 0.5, sorry, quicker in that last lap. 1:27.55 for Armstrong. James Fowkes did a 1:28.05. Okay, and all the while, Austin William Campbell is up in the 3rd place. Nathan Willoughby's in 4th. Ryan Davis is in 5th. Stuart Brown, involved in a couple of incidents tonight, is in 6th. Dom Roberts back up the recovery and into 7th. So that's going to be absolutely incredible. Liam Murray is 17th, but he has pitted. Okay, Flange Fane, don't panic. He has pitted. So everybody else in front of him has got a pit. So it's down to Liam Murray now to quali laps. That's what we need from Liam Murray. Qualifying laps as he heads into turn 4. He's got to do it to close that gap up. He's not, I don't think, it's 34 seconds, 37 seconds pit lane time. So it's possible for Liam Murray, but he's got to put in the quali laps. He's got to get on his bike, get that foot down and get it done. If he doesn't and starts hanging around in traffic, it could be the end of Liam Murray, but he's got to get past Calvin Chew first. Rob Sanford's in the Lambo, Inskip's in the BM, and there is Chris Heddersford in the back of his McLaren. Now Willoughby's going out in 4th. Ryan Davis has just jumped into the pits. There he is. Willoughby is in 4th position. It's a good thing for him as well. Now we've had the Kurt McGurk crash already. AWC's in 3rd. There he is. And James Fowkes in 2nd. Armstrong in 1st. Fowkes is hanging on. And I'm not going to lie, this is the opportunity for Liam Murray to be jumping into the pit, in past some drivers, because Inskip's in, Bacon's in, Davis is in. So Murray, within the space of 1 straight, jumps up 4 positions. So go on, Liam, you're on 12th now, son. How far you got to go? He's got 35 seconds gap, 37 pit lane time. So he's got to be hanging in there. He's got to be sticking in the quali, sticking in the quali. Fowlkes now 0.5 seconds back. He's 0.5 seconds back, and he's kind of closing on Armstrong. Armstrong's not getting away. 127.32 for Armstrong, 127.49 for Fowlkes. So it's even more closer and closer and closer. But where is this Stuart Pearson, Mike Ellis battle heading to? We've got Tim Darracott behind us. So there you go. Tim is behind the recovering Tim Darracott after Stuart Brown sent him off into the grass. But he is closing on Mike Ellis, and they've got to be getting the job done. All the while, Liam Murray has got to be going faster. He's done a 1:33.5, but here is Liam Murray. Fowlkes is in the pits. Willoughby's in the pits. Austin William Campbell's gone in as well. Stuart Brown is up now into third place, but it's Liam Murray who needs to be getting on his bike. Is he going to be jumping James Fowlkes with everybody else still to pit in front of him? If he doesn't, he's going to be in a bit of an issue. Fowlkes is still in the pits. Fowlkes is still in the pits. Murray's coming down the start-finish straight. Fowlkes is still in. He's on his way out. James Fowlkes is on his way out. There he is. There's Liam Murray. There's Liam Murray. There's James Fowlkes. He's got it done. Liam Murray has jumped James Fowlkes in the pits. So James, technically on track, is in third. Liam Murray is in second because everybody else has got a pit. Now Armstrong, you've got a 36-second gap. Fowlkes' pit lane time, guys, was 43. Murray's was 37. So if this is going to be any closer, this is going to be a barber taking off your skin fade and giving you down to the skin, I'll tell you that much, because this is going to be a close one. Murray has got to push. He's got to be on that quali, Liam Murray. Otherwise, you're not going to get that first position, as we see Armstrong taking a slow entry into the pits. That's it. I think this is going to be Liam Murray taking the lead. I've got a funny feeling Liam Murray is taking the lead. James Armstrong still hasn't stopped yet. And I got this done. Armstrong's right at the front. He's got that long run. Where is Liam? Liam's coming round 10. Oh, this is going to be close. Armstrong's in. Pearson's going to be going through it. Pearson's in. Everybody in front of Liam Murray is in the pits. Liam Murray. Armstrong's out. Armstrong's out. Armstrong's out. Whoa, hold on. Where did you come out from? Where was he? Oh, okay. So Armstrong's come out of the pits. And he's still got the lead by 7 seconds. His pit lane time was 2.5 seconds slower. What's the exit on the pits there? Oh, maybe it was. But there you go. Liam Murray is unfortunately in second position, 7 seconds back from James Armstrong. Considering Armstrong, well, I don't know. But here we go. Armstrong now has got Liam Murray's got James Fowlkes behind him. Armstrong is out in front. He's cleared the car number 23. Joel Amos between these cars, but Liam Murray is under the cosh. There is a little battle going on for 4th, 5th and 6th between Ryan Davis, Richard Jones, Jeff Griffiths. Where is Dom Roberts? Out after all of these. Dom is in 7th. Dom Roberts is in 7th position. But I think this is going to be down to James Armstrong to lose. Liam Murray is in 2nd. He jumped two exits, James, both okay to use. Oh, okay. James is under fuel. Plot twist his fuel saving to the end. I think he's got a 35 pit lane time. So he's very much, I don't know, this is going to be close. Willoughby's been off. Nathan Willoughby has been off track. Let's see, Gary Truby's off as well. Let's see if we can see what happened. Gary Truby's there. I want to see if this was involved with Nathan Willoughby at the same time. Nope, Truby's there. Willoughby's gone off all on his own. Is that Willoughby off all on his own? We'll see if we can have a look at that. And was that Willoughby off all on his own? No. Is this Dom Roberts behind? Dom surely wouldn't have touched him, would he? No, that's Willoughby just doing it all on his own, unfortunately. Oh, Nathan Willoughby, unfortunately for you, sir. But all the while, we've missed the Liam Murray Fowlkes battle. James Fowlkes passed Liam Murray for 2nd. Here we go. This is going to be down into turn 1. James Fowles takes the right-hander. Liam Murray didn't quite send it in as much as we thought he was going to. And James Fowles got the job done, but he has dropped back 0.56 seconds. James Armstrong is now 6 seconds up the road. I imagine Dom can get 4th. Well, to be honest, I wouldn't put it past Dom Roberts. Okay, I really would not put it past Dom Roberts whatsoever. So we are currently, he's got another 8 minutes. So maybe 4th is a long way though. 4th is Ryan Davis, and well, it's possible, I suppose. Dom is at the back of these 4. It is possible. It is possible. I'll give you that. All the while, James Armstrong's off down the road, but here's the Liam Murray Fowles battle. Is Murray going to pick up the toe? Because he's not looking as closing as he could be. Liam Murray, unfortunately, there you go. He's in the Porsche. Coming into turn 2. He runs in 2, okay, but I don't think he's close enough. I don't think he's close enough. Jeff Griffiths, oh, that's easy for me to say. Jeff Griffiths is in the pits. Liam Murray's in 3rd. Ryan Davis 4th. Richard Jones is in 5th. Dom Roberts is in 6th. So we cleared AWC. So we'll have to have a look, see if we can catch up of how that was done. Tim Darracott passed Austin William Campbell as well. Dom Roberts went off track. But did he go off track? How deep was this off track? He's behind Richard Jones. Oh, okay, he ran it in. He ran it in. Let's have a look with Austin William Campbell. I believe there's Tim Darracott there as well. Austin William Campbell's out in front. What happened to Austin? Oh, is this a touch from Tim Darracott? I don't believe it is. I don't believe it is. But Tim Darracott is still behind Austin William Campbell. Dom Roberts has jumped them both. Dom Roberts jumped them both, as you see, was at the back of the pack. And he's trying to see if we can find where Dom Roberts did that. Unfortunately, I cannot find it in the towers. But Mark Johnson's in the pits. Adam Wright's in the pits as well. So don't forget, guys, top 12 is going to be reverse grid. So currently, Stuart Pearson is going to be in pole. So that's going to be exciting for Stuart Pearson. James Armstrong still out in front, 6 seconds. James Fowles still got Liam Murray, 0.5. Stuart Brown's crashed. Stuart Brown has had a crash. And was it under his own ways as he's coming into... Okay. Oh, no. He's still on. No, he's off. No, where's he gone? Oh, there he goes. Round into 6. A little bit of a random replay for Stuart Brown, jumping around all over the place, unfortunately, but James Armstrong is still out in front, and here comes James Fowles with Liam Murray. Liam Murray went off track. Liam Murray went off track and dropped 6 seconds to James Fowles. Oh no, Liam Murray! Liam Murray still kept 3rd, but unfortunately he ran wide. We've seen it so many times. But here's Dom Roberts. He's cleared Richard Jones now. Dom Roberts is the man on the move. He's got Richard Jones' job done. So there we go. So Dom Roberts, well done to you. We've had another, I think we've seen the Stuart Brown crash already. But Dom Roberts has got the job done. And he's passed Richard Jones. And that is absolutely incredible from Dom Roberts. He's now pushing up to the back of Ryan Davis. It's 0.7 seconds. Can Dom get Liam Murray, who's just going over the hill, with 5 minutes remaining? And if this is it, apart from watching the Johnny Hitchin 34 game place at Imola, Dom Roberts, you were up there with one of my racers that I've ever had the pleasure to watch, sir. You did absolutely epic from recovering from literally near the back of the field. And you are now in 5th, sir. So get this done on Ryan Davis. This will put you in 4th. And there's a distinct chance, guys, that he's going to get Liam Murray. You know what I mean? And this is it now. There we go. Dom Roberts up the back of Ryan Davis. Chris Hitchin, I've seen your message in chat. Behave yourself. It was a reference, Chris. Do you not understand good commentary? It's a reference. Shush. Dom Roberts is on that. An absolutely outstanding run now. He's got a 3.5 second gap to Liam Murray. There he is. Liam Murray's there, but James Fowles is dropping 5. Oh, he's not really making the gap on Armstrong, unfortunately. Lap time's very similar. But the man on a move is Dom Roberts with Ryan Davis behind him. Richard Jones behind that. Tim Darricott, Austin William Campbell. I believe Nathan Willoughby is out. I think he's out. Oh no, is he still? Yeah, he's out. So Joel Amos is there. Liam Murray is still in third. We've got Dom Roberts, 3.28 seconds. And Dom Roberts is flying. He is a jumbo jet flying along. Got Josh Pratt, Carl McGurk right close together as they go round the initial last 10, turn 10 coming into, oh, Josh Pratt got a wiggle on Carl McGurk on the outside coming round 12. I think Josh Pratt, you recovered there, sir, very, very well. And I'd be interested to see what we can see from Carl McGurk as he pulls out on the left-hand side. Josh Pratt on the right, they're heading down into turn 1. Oh, he gets his nose chopped off there, does Carl. Josh Pratt is not letting him through all the while. Tim Darricott has got the job done on Austin William Campbell. Tim Darricott, oh no, Liam Murray. Not again, not in the same corner. Liam Murray's had enough. Oh, okay. He had enough and he got it back on. He had my little heart going now. I wondered what was going on with Liam Murray and I'm thinking, not again, sir. But all the while, Dom Roberts is now 2.3 seconds. And we're going to have at least this lap and one more for James Armstrong, who's crossed the line. Liam Murray, calm him down, parents, calm him down. Get in that room and settle him down a little bit. He's looking a bit ragged with the last 2 minutes remaining. Come on, Liam, keep it on track. James Armstrong out in the lead. James Phelps is in second place, 6 seconds back. Liam Murray with a pressurising Dom Roberts is 2 seconds. Ryan Davis is in 5th. Richard Jones is in 6th. Tim Darricott 7th. Austin William Campbell is in 8th. Got Gary Bacon there. Tim Darricott, Austin William Campbell. Going down into 2, Gary Bacon there as well in 10th, Stephen Inskip in 10th position. So there you go. Don't forget, guys, you can hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe if you like the channel. 173 for the night. Was going to look at getting 180 by the end of the broadcast if we can. We passed our first goal of 170. So here we go, Liam Murray. You've just got to keep it for one more lap as James Armstrong nearly comes around and finishes this off. Liam Murray in 3rd, the ever-closing tiger that is Dom Roberts. And when he gets that bit between his teeth, he's getting it. He can see you, Liam. Oh, this is going to be close going into the last lap. Liam Murray gets a slow exit out of 10. Dom Roberts is on 11. Oh, this is going to be it. The last lap battle of Dom Roberts, Liam Murray. There he is. There's Liam Murray in front of him. Don't you dare let him pass. Come on, Liam, on no side. Liam Murray in 3rd has got the ever-looming Dom Roberts. 0.7 seconds and oh no, this is closing. This is closing quicker than anything. 0.3, 0.38. Hold on, Liam, it's got me round 3. Dom Roberts, the tiger is all over him. Coming in. Oh, he sends it. Dom Roberts has sent it. He sent it faster than a FedEx man. Chucking a parcel at your door. Dom Roberts has got the 3rd place on Liam Murray. He sent it from so far back. It was literally insane. Let's have another look. There we go. There's about a 50-yard gap. Watch Dom Roberts send it. I'm sending it in there, son, and that is it. Job done. Dom Roberts is in 3rd. But let's flick to James Armstrong as he comes across the line. I believe this is going to be the checkered flag for James Armstrong. There you go. James Phelps got 2nd. Dom Roberts has got Liam Murray coming at him for 3rd and 4th, but Dom got the job done on the white flag. Oh, poor Liam Murray. Dom Roberts, recovery back to 4th. Absolutely stunning. Ryan Davis 5th. Richard Jones managed to finish and is in 6th position. So well done to you, Richard. Tim Darracott is in 7th. Gary Bacon 8th. Stuart Pearson is in 9th. Up 16 places, guys. Stuart Pearson is in 16th place. Up 16. Austin William Campbell is in 10th. Stephen Inskip is in 11th. Chris Edisford has got Rob Sanford running down the line. Oh, 12th, 13th. Carl McGurk is in 14th. Josh Pratt 15th. Calvin Chew 16th. Stephen Masters 17th. Jeff Griffiths, Mike Ellis crossing the line there as well. So let's see. And Stuart Brown, well, he was involved in some incidents when he was old Stuart Brown, unfortunately. A lot of love tapping, a lot of trickling, and now he's down in 20th position. So I'm going to see if I can recover the driver's standings as soon as they're physically available for me to get. Let's see if we get it. It doesn't like it normally. So we'll have to see what we're going to do when we get to the end of this. We're waiting for Stuart Brown across the line. Unlucky Liam Murray. Oh, they both dived. Liam didn't stay out of his way. Yeah, he would have done. Definitely on that one. So the Heat 1 results. Let's have a look. I'll show you the results now. For Heat 1. No. Come, let's at least get me to the top, eh? Come on, please. Nope. Okay. Let's try that one again. At any point, are you going to give me the top ones? We know it was at the top anyway. Let's see if we can send it through this way. See if I can get the results through a different way. There we go. James Armstrong out in 1st. James Falk 2nd. Tom Roberts 3rd. Liam Murray 4th. Ryan Davis 5th. Richard Jones 6th. Tim Darracott 7th. Gary Bacon 8th position. There, no, Stuart Pearson up 16 positions. So Stuart, absolutely amazing job there. Austin William Campbell, Stephen Inskip, Chris Edisford there as well. And then we've got Rob Sanford, Carl McGurk 14th, Josh Pratt 15th, Calvin Chew 16th, Stephen Masters 17th, Jeff Griffiths is 18th, Mike Ellis 19th, Stuart Brown 20th, Damien G 21st, Gary Truby 22nd, Joel Amos 23rd, Nathan Willoughby to 7 laps down in 24th, Mark Johnson 25th, and Adam Wright right down there. So we've got the gridding up. Let's see if we can show you the grid for the next race, guys. That would be absolutely incredible. So there we go. The grid for the next one. Chris Edisford is in 1st. Stephen Inskip 2nd. Austin William Campbell 3rd. Stuart Pearson is in 4th. Gary Bacon 5th. Tim Darracott 6th. Richard Jones 7th. Ryan Davies 8th. 9th Liam Murray. 10 Don Roberts. James Falks 12th. 11th. James Armstrong is in 12th position. Rob Sanford 13th, Carl McGurk 14th, Josh Pratt 15th, Calvin Chew 16th, Stephen Masters 17th, Jeff Griffiths 18th, Mike Ellis 19th, Stuart Brown 20th, Damien G 21st, Gary Truby 22nd, Joel Amos 23rd, Nathan Willoughby 24th, Mark Johnson 25th, and Adam Wright is 26th place. So we have got another pace car lap, and all the while I'm going to see if I can get the data that I need. Can I get the results from the wonderful world that is STK? Can I get the results? No, I cannot. I'm still going to keep trying, guys, while they're on the parade lap, okay? So just bear with me if I don't really speak. I want to find out why these results are not coming through. And it's really quite frustrating. I don't know if anybody else has got this issue at the moment, but this is the second race in a row where the results are not coming through. So let's see if it will pull the results. It's not. No, it's not going to pull the results through, unfortunately. We might have to manually do that. Isomet, he managed to make the apexes in the corners though, didn't he? Who's that? Who's that? It's hard to get around the outside there, even by side-by-side cars missing from the grid. Liam in the pits. Liam Murray's in the pits. Why? Why are you in the pits, young Liam Murray? Let's have a look. Liam Murray jumped to the pits right at the beginning. He was on track and then he's gone. He was on track and then he's gone. So unfortunately there must have been some form of issue with Liam Murray. Chris Edisford is in the start. Liam Murray missed the start. Guys, if you are here for the first time, you can hit that follow button just like Scatters did at 14. Boomstar TV, Clownfish, Edith Lossinger did it as well. 174, guys. 6 more for the target of 180 by the end of the stream. If you can, hit that follow button. That'd be great. And don't fear, guys, as well. Don't forget, you do have, if you want to, Twitch Prime sub that you can use on the channel. Oh, Stephen Inskip and Chris Edisford having a little bit of contact there. So if you like what you see, you like what you hear, and you like what you're watching, guys, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Use the subs, and you can. You subscribe to the UKSR Twitch channel. And as always, I am James Parfit, so you can follow me over at Twitter as well, with @JParfit12 on Twitter. So please go over there, hit me up with a follow. You'll see live when everywhere I am. And you can come and join us for the races that I'm doing. It's got a busy weekend for me. It's going to be absolutely manic. But we are in the UKSR, so we have got F1 next week, which I cannot wait. There's also going to be a rerun of the MX-5s on Tuesday evening. There's going to be a rerun there. But here we go. Chris Edisford, race 2, 12 minutes. 12 minutes, race 2, and Edisford's got to jump. And he's got to jump. Well, look at that. Chris Edisford has got the jump on Stephen Inskip and has got the job done going down into turn 1. AWC is on the move. Austin William Campbell didn't wait till the end of turn 1. He's made the jump in the beginning, and so is Stuart Pearson. Oh, Inskip and AWC hit. There goes Stephen Inskip down on the outside. Stuart Pearson now in third, chasing down Austin William Campbell with Tim Darragott in fourth. The man on the move is Dom Roberts. I want to see Dom Roberts get the green flag because he's made up 5 positions. Dom Roberts. Here we go. Look at Dom. He gets past Richard Jones. Cleans there. Oh, look at that. That's Ryan Davies. He's just about to clear as well. This is a start from Dom Roberts. He cleared car number 6, Gary Bacon. He's cleared Ryan Davies. He didn't get Tim Darragott, but he might as well have done. What a drive from Dom Roberts as we see Stephen Inskip go off. Oh, Dom, you've spun. Dom Roberts, no. I'm just bigging you up, and there you are. Oh, who cleared that? I think Dom Roberts actually started that crash. And there was a lot of people involved. When my timing tower decides he wants to get me back to Dom Roberts. Where are you, Dom? Dom. Oh, Dom Roberts crashed on the chopper. Here is Dom now going round 4, 5, into 6. Oh, he loses it on his own. I don't think he lost it on the grass. He comes back across track. And there is everyone. Carl McGurk's in there, James Armstrong, everybody is involved. Adam Wright, Mike Ellis, Dom Roberts. If you're going to cause a pile up, you might as well do it properly. Oh, there was action further down as well. Stephen Masters tagging people as well. He got tagged. I think that was just absolute chaos that Dom Roberts has done in that corner. But he's still going and he's still in 20th position. Oh, Austin William Campbell has jumped the lead. He's got the job done on Chris Edisford. Let's have a look. Chris got a slow run out of 10. Going round 11. And this is Austin William Campbell and Stuart Pearson on the move. What was that going on there? Chris Edisford got the job done. Tim Darragott, Dom Roberts, Stuart Pearson. You're going down the field. Stuart's off. Oh, no. Stuart Pearson. Was he helped by Tim Darragott? Yes! He was helped by Tim Darragott. He was helped by Tim Darragott, and we're going to have a look there and see if we go on board with Tim Darragott. What actually happened? Oh, it's already been done, unfortunately, but there you go. That was it. Tim Darragott giving Stuart Pearson a little one, and Stuart Pearson is in the pits. But all the while now, Austin William Campbell is out in front. Chris Edisford is in second. Tim Darragott third. Richard Jones fourth. James Armstrong is up fifth. James Fouts is up into sixth. Gary Bacon seventh. Rob Sanford eighth. Mike Ellis ninth. Adam Wright 10th. Mark Johnson 11th. Where's Liam Murray? He's there in 19th position. Coming onto the back of the Gary Truby. Stephen Inskip. Gary Truby. Stephen Inskip. He went off track. Just as we jump to him, Gary Truby goes off track. Is he? Oh, he's grassed. Look at that, he's grassed. Stephen Inskip got involved, unfortunately, but that is it. Liam Murray's up 2 places. Oh, Liam Murray's now got Damien G and Joel Amos fighting in front of him. This is not going to go well here. Joel Amos is on the left. Damien G's on the right as they come into 4. Oh, they're out of 4 actually. They're up at 8. Going round 9. Damien G, Joel Amos. We've got the one other Ford of Austin William Campbell. Tim Edisford is done. Chris Edisford is got done by Tim Darracott. Chris is making a move back on the left-hand side of the track as we're looking at him now. On your screen, Edisford is on your right. Darracott's on your left. Edisford's going in. He's going in deep and he sends it in and sets on fire Tim Darracott and says, "Dog, done on you." So does Richard Jones now as they come down into 2. All the while, James Armstrong is there, waiting for the pieces to be picked up. I think he's got to be looking at not jeopardising his run on lap 4 of it, literally with about 7 minutes remaining. Liam Murray's picked up places. He's trying to get Damien G. Stephen Masters is in front. Joel Amos has gone off. Joel Amos is off and gives Liam Murray another position. Liam's into 16th. He's going to take Damien G on the outside in the run down. Run down to 4. Liam Murray's forceful, sends it in. That's the job done for Liam Murray. Damien G down 15 into 16th. Liam Murray's into 15th. Stephen Masters is the next one on Liam Murray's hit list. But how is Dom recovering? Dom Roberts doing? How is Dom doing? He's 3 cars behind Liam Murray. So there's 2 cars, I should say, Damien G and Gary Truby. Liam's got to be looking to get him past Stephen Masters as soon as physically possible. He's coming down into the hairpin of 10. Over the bank at a 9, Liam Murray just can't get past him. But all the while up front, Austin William Campbell, Chris Edisford are going down, start, finish straight. Richard Jones is in 3rd. James Armstrong got it 4th. I believe that was Gary Bacon. Tim Darracott actually went off track, which allowed everybody else through. Chris Edisford, oh, he was close. He was close to Chris Edisford there. Let's see if we can get that on board with Tim Darracott as I set that up. And we'll see what happened with Tim, see how close it was into the back of Edisford. Here we go, Edisford's coming in. Oh, there you go, son. That was close. That was close. But Austin William Campbell's down the line now. He's got 1.6 seconds over Chris Edisford, who's got a further 1.5. With Richard Jones, who's got James Armstrong crawling all over him. You leave that gap, James is going to take it. Oh, yikes. Did well not to completely bin it. Yes, he did. Tim Darracott there. Don't forget, guys, if you are here for the first time, we're on 174 followers. We're looking for 180 before the end of the channel. And we've got about 6-7 minutes left remaining of this broadcast. So please do not forget, if you are here for the first time, hit that follow button, guys. Get us up to 180 before the end of the broadcast. That would be absolutely amazing. 40 points for the feature, 12 points for the sprint. Yes, it is. And AWC is picking up 12 points. Chris Edisford is in 2nd. James Armstrong is in 3rd. He's got the job done on Richard Jones. Don Roberts has gone past Jeff Griffiths as well. So James Armstrong cleared Richard Jones, and here it is for P3. Oh, James is on board, sending it round the outside. Job done there as well. So Dom Roberts got past Jeff Griffiths for 6th. Here is Dom, 6th, sorry, for 16th. Wow, Jeff Griffiths, what has happened to you? Let's see if we can see what happened to Jeff Griffiths. Oh, he was love tapped by car number 44, Josh Pratt. Oh, that is where we had Josh Pratt went off. James Armstrong's off track. James Armstrong has gone off track. He's closing down Chris Edisford. Did they hit? They did. Oh, James is back down the field now. He's in 5th. Oh, Chris Edisford, James Armstrong had a little bit of a touch. Richard Jones, Chris Edisford is now in 3rd. Richard Jones is in 4th. James Fowkes is up into 4th position. Where all in the while is Liam Murray? Liam Murray's up to 12th now. And he's closing onto the back of the Mark Johnson Adam Wright battle. So this is going to be interesting with a little over just under 4 minutes. Up front, James Foulkes, Richard Jones. James has passed Chris Edisford. I'm probably guessing that was for P3 going into turn 12. There it is. Chris runs slightly wide again in the McLaren, and that allows James Foulkes in the Audi to get a lot better drive. And off he goes. Austin William Campbell is checking out down the road. Austin is gone. Austin's gone off track though. Oh no, Austin William Campbell, what have you been up to, sir? Oh, Austin William Campbell. Austin William Campbell. Lost it. And is plummeted down the field into 8th place. This is literally handed Richard Jones, if he can keep it on track for the next 3 minutes, the victory in the sprint. Liam Murray is up into an amazing 11th after starting from the pits. He's up, well, let's be real, he's down 2 in his grid position, but he's up probably a good 15, 16 places from where he started. But Austin William Campbell is on the recovery now after binning it from the lead. Richard Jones, James Foulkes, Chris Edisford 3rd, James Armstrong 4th. This is going to be the battle. I think we're going to see Richard concentrate on going forward, sir. Concentrate on going forward. James Foulkes closing up. He's closing all the while. Look at this, and behind him we've got Chris Edisford being he's under the cosh from James Armstrong. But Richard Jones going down on to take the inside line. James sends it round the outside. The battle's hotting up for 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th as well. We'll go back to that one in a minute. Rob Sanford, Tim Darracott, Mike Ellis, Austin William Campbell, Gary Baker, Mark Johnson, and then the Aaliyah Murray is coming onto the back of the pack. But Richard Jones is under it. He's going round 8, trying to hold off James, and this is going to be incredible if he manages to hold off James going round for the last lap of the race. Oh! Oh, what? What? What was that? I am going to get that from James Foulkes' cockpit. What was that? As they're coming over 9. Oh, he's hit. It looked like netcode to me. I don't think he looked like he got it close there, but he looked like it hit him. Let's have a look on the nose cone of of James Foulkes, and we'll see how much contact was actually made. Oh, I want to go back a little bit. Don't do that to me. I want to see how much contact was made on James from James Foulkes. Oh! They've gone round, and all the while James Armstrong has overtaken Chris Edisford for P1. Here we go. There's James Armstrong there doing the job on Chris Edisford. Down into turn 1. Is this a double header win for James Armstrong after taking the victory in the last heat 1? Oh, there was still a punt even without the netcode. I believe so as well. Now I've looked back at it. I think the gap looks a little bit further back. I thought it was netcode at the beginning. Oh, no. Everybody's out in front has lost it. Now, this is it. This is the time. James Armstrong is not going to lose it on the last lap, is he? As he comes across the line, as he takes the win. James Armstrong takes the win in the sprint. Chris Edisford, an absolute amazing second place. So well done to you, Chris. Rob Sanford crosses first. Tim Darracott 4th. Austin William Campbell all the way down. Richard Jones. Liam Murray 11th. Damien G. Dom Roberts still having a battle coming around the start-finish line. Dom Roberts there as well. He's going to try and... He's not going to get it done. Dom 11th, 12th, 13th. Steve Masters 14th, Adam Wright 15th, Gary Truby, Jeff Griffiths, Calvin Chew, Joel Amos, Stuart Brown, Stuart again down in 20th, Ryan Davis is your lone 21st. Wow. Double header for James Armstrong taking the victory. 4LTRA, much appreciated for the follow, guys. We've got 5 followers remaining before we get to 180. And we've got about 2.5, maybe 5 minutes at the most left of the broadcast. Can we get the rush of 5 viewers into the end? If you are the first time here, please hit that follow button as we look at the results of this race. Wow, I can only just say it's absolutely incredible. Let's see if it wants to behave itself a minute. Show the results. James Armstrong in first. Chris Eddersford is in second. Rob Sanford third. Tim Darracott fourth. Austin William Campbell fifth in the end. Mike Alex sixth. Gary Bacon seventh. Mark Johnson eighth. James Fowkes ninth. Richard Jones is in 10th position. Richard Jones is in 10th, Liam Murray 11th, Damien G 12th, Don Roberts 13th, Stephen Masters 14th, Adam Wright 15th, Gary Truby 16th, Jeff Griffiths 17th, Calvin Chew 18th, Joel Amos 19th, Stuart Brown 20th, 21st is Ryan Davis. So 21st is Ryan Davis, 22nd Stuart Pearson, Josh Pratt 23rd, Stephen Inskip 24th, both involved in incidents, and Carl McGurk. Carl McGurk was involved as well in 25th, and Nathan Willoughby down in 26th place. Let's see if we can get the overall championship. Everybody with 0 points. Well, there you go. Let me just try that again, see if I can get the retrieve data. Please. Please. No, apparently not. I've got the drivers there. You've seen the drivers there on board. And I cannot get the results. Well, that's just frustrating. That is literally frustrating that we cannot get the overall championship results. So I will bring them. We will have to look at doing it manually in chat, guys. But that brings us to the end of this broadcast. We've finished on 175 viewers, guys. That's absolutely incredible, considering we was on 151, I believe, when we started the broadcast. So up 24 followers throughout the broadcast. That is absolutely amazing. Now, the results will be posted up in the Discord, guys. If you are here for the first time, the Discord is there. You can join the Discord, the UKSR Discord. Look at getting involved in the GT3s. Now, what have we got coming up for you on the UKSR? Well, on Tuesday night, we're looking at doing a rerun of the MX5 broadcast. My message, please, James. Please, James, what? What have I missed? Chris. Thank you, Budget. Chris, what have I missed? Can we see the pile-up once more? I will see how far I can go back and see if we can see it. Do you want the... hold on. Let me see how far I can go back and see if we can catch the... it started Don Roberts, wasn't it? Done the first initial incident. I haven't said it. Let's see if we can do it on this one. Let's see how far it will go back. Here it is with Don Roberts on board. So we got Don Roberts involved in that. So Don Roberts really starts it off, and then kind of everybody else. He comes back on track, and look, James Armstrong, Carl McGurk, Steve Masters was involved in that as well. It's just like a parking lot, guys, to be fair. And then Steve Masters gets tagged by Carl McGurk there. He tags into somebody else, and it just kind of all goes wrong. Stuart Brown's in that as well. So, you know. But there you go, guys. That is the rerun of the crash that unfortunately happened earlier in the race. Pile up on board with James. What, James Armstrong? God, you lot are so demanding, but let's see if we can do that. James Armstrong. cockpit view. Is that going to go back far enough? Hold on. Let me see if I can set it up. See if we can get it back that far. Right, so James Armstrong is here. The crash starts happening at the front, guys, as well. So here we go with this last little bit. He goes round 9. Everybody's on the brakes. Don Roberts is in the middle. James Armstrong just... Look, Don Roberts is there. He tags, unfortunately. And then everybody else as well. It was a little bit of a chaos after that. So it all kind of went a bit wrong. But there you go, guys. That is brought the end of the broadcast, finishing on an amazing 175 followers. Thank you so much, GT5 King 123. Otherwise, I'll unfollow. Amazing James, thank you. No problem at all. My pleasure. Fully like that. What did you say, James? I missed you. Am I a boomer? Maybe so. Maybe. Pile up on board with James. Just showed you that. That's awesome, guys. Right. That is me done for the evening now, guys. As I say, MX5 rerun, we're looking at Tuesday night. Okay, so if anybody's in the MX5, we'll be looking at Tuesday evening for the rerun. Friday, you got F1. Okay, so Friday, you got F1. Sunday, you're back again with a G... No, you're not back again on Sunday. You're back again on the 20th of February at Watkins Glen, all right? So keep an eye out for that. Everything will be in the Discord. Thank you so much for the love. Johnny Hitchin, much appreciated. I will say this Don Roberts recovery, though, has come close to your Johnny Hitchin 34 game, but we won't carry on. Anyway, guys, it's now time for me to do my normal outro. From me, take care, have a great week, and as always, guys, I might see you on the track sometime.